Welcome, welcome to Sacred Chakra Flow with me, Andrea, on the Akashic Academy. Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you. A couple minutes late. Hope there's no broccoli in my teeth. Kidding. First day of school here for us. I don't know about you all, but it is the first day of school for everybody here. Yeah, so behind buses, it's storming, it's raining, it's perfect weather for me. It's like 72 degrees. That is my ideal temperature. I invite all of you to go ahead and share this out to everyone and anyone you would like. A lot of this stuff will resonate with everybody and anybody that you can think of in your personal circle, in your realm. We're going to check in today and we're going to talk about honoring our personal space. You know, not only yours, but everybody else's personal space. Like a lot of times we get caught up thinking we know what everybody needs or we know what someone would like. And sometimes it's just not that. Sometimes it's a shoulder to cry on or an ear to listen to or just a soft hug or just an encouraging word. It's not really solving it or having the answers all the time. We can't be there 24 hours a day for everyone. And I know it's James Van Praagh because I talked about it today. And I think it's also Rumi. I'm not really sure. It might be even the Dalai Lama. It's nobody's business. It's none of your business what other people are thinking or saying about you. It's because it's really not. Hi, Barbara. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, why can't I show your comments, I wonder? Let's see. There we go. I figured it out. Ha! You're welcome, Barbara. It's nice to see you, Mary Ellen. Love and blessings, Annie. Hi, Barbara Parker and Amber. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. You know, stay as long as you want. This is always in replays, and you can always go to the Akashic Academy page. And if you click on the videos, you can get back to all the cool videos. Hi, Cindy. In fact, I posted our grief ceremony above. Hey, see Michelle Bueno Ward. Ooh, I like that name. So yeah, guys, you can always find the videos on the Akashic Academy if you go to that page, and we all try to list our episodes by number, so you can even go back to the first episode and check it out. Of course, here on the Sacred Chakra Flow, we talk about our sacred chakras, right? And how we can keep them flowing, and how we use our breath, and we use all of our modalities, our tools, our toys, and our tips to get things moving and flowing. So does anybody have a question out there? I just want to touch base on that from last week or anything. I mean, we do a lot of really cool stuff here on the Sacred Chakra Flow. And for those of you who are new, your chakras are 7 vortices or vortexes or portals or energy chi balls or wheels within your body that are representative all along the spine and within you. And they move and flow, and they're all represented by the colors of the rainbow. So 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 chakras. And we have crystals and oils and angels, and those are some of the 3 I like to talk about, and spirit guides and earthly modalities in nature that we use all the time. In fact, we also use our creativity to enhance our chakras. And today we're going to talk about the solar plexus and the navel chakra. I call it the navel chakra because so many people are like, I'm so confused where the sacral and the solar plexus is because they sound so much alike. So I think of the solar plexus as the sun. So that's the sun that radiates right below the heart. It's the sun. It's the energy. It's your gut, it's your courage, right? And then your navel, of course, is around your navel. So that's sacred. That's the sacred area. That's where you were born. That's the connection to you and your spirit and the etheric realm. Okay. And you are the answer to your ancestors' prayers. So, you know, please behave that way. Please behave as your divine self. You're welcome, Eleanor. It's good to have you here. Barbara, that's great. Yes, I love that you're an artist. I am an artist as well. I love to use all different modalities. So first, for all of us here and all of us that are going to be joining, I'm going to go ahead and set our intention today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for always showing us what we need to know. Creator, source, angels, spirit guides, all those of the good light, unconditional love for the good of all. Amen. Calling in Ariel, Metatron, Sandalphon, Uriel, Archangel Michael. So yeah, I always feel protected when they call them in. And interestingly enough, I'm going to talk about a little bit about Ariel today, because Ariel is the archangel. Oh, I thought I had her here. Well, as you know, she is courage. She represents all of those things within us that allow our self-esteem and our strength. And she's a peaceful warrior, and she represents the lion courage, the brave courage. I love Kyle Gray's decks, and in his deck, I pulled it up and now I can't find it. I'm so sorry. I may have just misplaced it, honestly, and I'll find it after this broadcast. Anyway, so if we're talking about the lion, here we are. We're in the Leo energy, right? It's the Leo time. It's the Leo energy, Aquarius in the Leo, and Lion's Gate, Lion's Portal, 8/8/18. Everything. Oh, I think I had a little lion too that I brought down to show you guys. Anyway, I have left everything aside except my beautiful picture. So this to the side of me represents what I consider the sacral or the navel chakra, whatever you want to call it, because it's just a beautiful blast of gorgeousness. And it's the second chakra in our body if you start up from the roots. And so we start with red, we go to orange, and then yellow. And yellow and red make orange. So if you combine those chakras here, you're going to definitely feel the effects of all of them. So here we go. That's the sacral chakra position right there above the root. I love how it's a spiral because, instead of things orbiting and going in a circle, we're actually spiraling forward. So it reminds me of this picture here. And instead of retrogrades, I like to think of it as slingshots. So that planets are slingshotting around us and the sun and the moon. My unicorn cup. Hot tea, because it's raining here. It's so beautiful. Wow, look who's here, my mom. How you doing, Mom? Cheers. Hey, Marla, what's up? Oh, I love that you guys are dragonfly friends and you're on my page. That gives me a good feeling inside. I'm going to put this little flower up for my dragonfly friends. Na, 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 na. Let's see. Barbara Parker of healing. Yes, I feel like I've been purging last night and today, and I'm not feeling myself. Well, isn't that interesting? Because so many people that I know are feeling the exact same way. And what I think is happening is linear time, which, if you're not sure what linear time is, it's the clock, it's the calendar, it's the days of the week, and then there's also the time that doesn't exist within those things. I don't know how else to explain it. You can look up the difference if you'd like, but everybody is feeling this way. And when we had the lunar eclipse, that kind of puts a shadow over our star, because the moon is a star and so is the sun. So we have two stars, and it's controlling the water and within our bodies, and the water in our bodies flows, creates our chakras moving, also stimulates our nerve endings, which wakes up our vagus nerve and our consciousness and our pineal gland, and it opens up our mind and our earth connection. And that's when we become the one that we know is the me, myself, and I, and the I am. And so today we're going to do a little bit of mantras. I don't really know what RRMS is, but I'll look that up later. And I love that you're raising your own vibration, because it's really what it's all about. Nobody can really raise the vibration for you. They can show you their modalities, teach you how to create your own modalities, help you, encourage you, and enhance whatever it is that's going on for you that you need, you know, ideas. This here, right here, is the solar plexus representative. Reminds me totally of that flower. And look, isn't that cool? I love it all. So, yeah, I encourage everyone to be their own doctor, their own healer, their own guide, their own goddess, their own inner child, their own creator. Sorry, you're going to hear my son putting together his drum kit. At least he's not playing the drums until after I'm done talking. I'd like that grief is my hardest feeling. I'm not sure what that means, Barbara, but I think what you're saying is you'd like that ceremony. So please, I encourage you to click the link after you watch this, or do it now and then come back and watch this later. Honestly, it's your time. That's what I mean about linear time versus your time. This is your time. This is your space. This is your sacred space. So whenever you see this, whenever you watch this, whether it's in the replay or now, it is resonating with you. It's going to have a message for you. It's going to have something that hits home, something that helps you get a little closer to your vibration, get a little closer to where you want to be, you know? Sometimes we vibrate a little lower. Sometimes we vibrate a little higher. We have to create that balance within us. So I have up here a little slide. You know me, I love my slides, right? Tuning and balancing. You can use tuning forks. Tuning is just really like, you know, tuning in your mind. Some people do like to consider their pineal gland like the dial of a radio, you know, and they kind of think of themselves changing the channel or tuning in the static or tuning out the static. That's a cool way of clearing and focusing in a quick meditative way. If you don't want to go through the whole meditation, if you don't like to put yourself in a meditation, you can go find oodles and oodles and oodles of guided meditations. Oh my God, Nick. Hello from England. I can't believe you're up this late. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm so glad that you're here. And hi to Gainer. Hi to Gainer. Yeah, so you just rose my vibration. It's making me all happy and smiley. So yeah, it could take a lot for us to raise our vibration, but that's why I'm here. That's why I'm going to show you a little bit about crystals today, and we're going to talk about everything that I know that I can share with you. I've built a little slide here, and I get talking so much that sometimes I forget to continue to, I don't know what I'm trying to say, focus on my agenda, really, because when you have this program here, hold on. Let's see. I talked about the Lion's Gate and your solar plexus and your navel chakra, and how you need to center and calm. And if you see this little slide here, right? Ah, somebody else from UK. You're welcome. It's hard not to look at the comments. And you know me, I'm an Aquarian, Virgo. I'm like, squirrel. Oh, I'm going to paint. Oh, I'm going to dance. Oh, I'm going to color. Oh, no, I'm going to eat. I'm really tired. I'm happy. I'm sad. Blah, blah, blah. I'm Patty. I'm Kathy. I'm Patty. I'm Kathy. Okay, now I'm dating myself. Hi, Margie. Harare, Zimbabwe, Africa. Is it Harare? Harare? Wow, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much. It's really awesome to have people here from all over the world. So go back and read this little thing I put up here for you. Yeah, talk about an artist. This is some of my artwork right here. This is one of my pieces that I made, and I like to use that when I'm talking about the navel and the solar plexus. And it also has a little blue in there, you know, and that reminds me of our throat chakra. Wow! So speak your love, speak your truth, feel your passion, and then speak it as a peaceful warrior, you know. Archangel Ariel, she's the peaceful warrior. She means business. She's like the lion. They sit on their pride, and unless they're hungry or someone's threatening them, they're very peaceful, but we know, oh, they mean business. We don't mess with the lion, right? Yeah, so courage and strength to carry on and to fight and to be a peaceful warrior. And even though we're grieving, and I have a really good friend, thanks, Teresa, that lost a very, very close pet. And, you know, his pet was 17 years old, and that's, honestly, that's longer than some marriages last. Tea break on that. And so we honor that. And sometimes what happens with us is we get a hold of our friends. We go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. What can I do? Blah, 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 blah. You need to do this and you need to do that. And sometimes that friend doesn't need that. Sometimes that friend just needs, oh, I'm sorry and I love you and I know it's hard and I'll be here for you whenever you need me. And that's it. That's all your friend needs, right? So when we're honoring our personal spaces, yours and everyone else's, then we are showing personal power and we're honoring that space in ourselves, giving us self-confidence. Okay. So sometimes that's hard when we're hurting and we're grieving, we're going through hell and coming out on the top. And then you get to the top and you go, oh my God, guess what? The top's the bottom again. I think my son's going to deal with that next year because he's a senior. So that's a representative. You're at the bottom of the triangle and you make it all the way to the top of the triangle and you think you're this perfect triangle. And then guess what? As above, so below. So triangle opens again and you're now at the point again and you're climbing upside down. You know what? No panic. No panic because we have artwork, right? Sorry, other side. You paint, you color, you draw, you eat orange and yellow fruits and vegetables to fill your solar plexus and your navel root chakra, right? Sorry, I hope I don't keep cutting out. And then when all else fails, we go to our toys, tools, and tips. And it's not even when all else fails. It's exactly when we need it. Because what happens when we're like, okay, I'm going to play a musical instrument. So what do? You practice all the time, right? You practice, you continue to practice and you learn and you perfect and you refine your craft. Then what happens is a musician is sick or somebody in the play needs an understudy, right? So what happens when you need an understudy? Does anyone know? Then the person comes in from behind and you have to know all the lines. You've got to know all the moves. You got to know it like that. You can't just be like, I know I'm the understudy, but I haven't really been studying. No, you're practicing. So I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing. Chakra, schmakra. Where's this chakra and that chakra? I can't remember which chakra is hurting or what I need to do. Don't panic. Number one. Take a deep breath in down to your belly button. And you blow it out even once and twice. Do you feel that difference? That's it. One time. And then you do my very favorite yoga move and also Kyle Gray's very favorite yoga move because he says it all the time. Smile. So let's breathe again. And you're smiling, right? These are our tools. And you're calm because what happens is when you are going through life and you see that trigger that is happening, whether it's whatever, somebody's getting hurt near you, a car accident, your kid's mom, and you're trying to do something, all these little triggers, you're like, oh my gosh, it comes to you very quickly. You're like, take a deep breath, step back. I'm creating space. You know, it takes just a few seconds to create that space within you to improve that chi, that golden energy, that lava flow within your vagus nerve that lights and sparks and creates that absolutely fantastic balance within you. That part of you that is the I, the me, the one who understands what you need, when you need it, and how often you need it, okay? Not an outside source, an inside source. And it's all about honoring yourself each and every day. You take a couple minutes, you take an hour, whatever you want to do. You can go onto all of my pages, Andrea Jones Stepnowski. I think I posted today about putting your legs up against the wall. And honestly, I never thought about how fantastic that is. It's a part of my yoga routine, and sometimes I fall asleep, and it really is fantastic. So I encourage you to read that article. Go out, expand your mind, color, draw, paint, sing, dance, connect with me. I am a Reiki master, 3rd level. I work with chakras, crystals, angels, all of those with your Reiki session if you need that. But I encourage you to learn how to do that on your own. There are many free tutorials, and in fact, go to www.theakashicacademy.com and you can upload and download and watch video after video, and you can look at the Akashic Academy magazine and read tons of articles, and it's really fun. Speaking of which, tomorrow we've got a really good lineup coming up. We've got new hosts coming on, really great shows. Tomorrow at 11, which is Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific time, we have Dwayne Richards with Pearls of Wealth. So that's Friday at 11 Eastern. We've got Dwayne Richards. And then at noon, of course, our favorite, the Akashic Show with the puppetry and all. That's always absolutely fantastic with Coach Nick and Emily Harrison. No, that's not what I meant. A crack up. Fantastic. Oh boy, that was not good. Time, okay? And then we have Brad Johnson with the Expansion Report. We've got Friday at 8 with Laura Carrillo, creating sacred spaces with Feng Shui Lady. So you know what? Creating sacred spaces, right? That's what it's all about. Using your tips and tools, all right? So citrine, tiger's eye, topaz. You can even use gold and copper and pyrite. I talk a lot about tiger's eye, right? All the time. And I know I had pictures, but of course, thank God I put these in my pocket. Here's a tiger's eye I show you quite often. I wasn't going to show it tonight. I was going to show you more citrine because I show you this a lot. But I think we need a little bit of the peaceful warrior courage with all of this energy going on. There's so much energy out there that people are fighting within their own families. Yeah, anyway, why is this not focusing? I'm so sorry. Let's give it another minute. There we are. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. Really pretty tiger's eye. That helps with addiction. If you can see in there, it's magical. Okay, here's a piece of smoky quartz with a rainbow in there. I don't know if you can see the rainbow. Maybe a little bit rainbow. Fantastic pieces. I won't let you look at that too long because that's one of my magic pieces. I always let you guys see my good stuff. This is a magical piece of citrine that was given to me as a gift. It's right now helping me through some amazingly trying times. It may not want to be seen because it's really working hard for me. And I love her. Oh, yeah, look at that beauty. It actually came to me in a necklace piece, and it would not be held within the piece. Sometimes you'll feel that vibration in a stone. I was like, okay, do I glue this together? What do I do with this? And I just took it off. I was like, no. So this is this is a balancing energy stone. Actually, it's radiant yellow and gold, and it has like a chi energy, and it activates your solar plexus. It activates your sacral chakra and your navel chakra, which is the same as your sacral chakra. But all that space down in there, that gut instinct, you know, when you're trying to make a decision, you're like, oh, you feel it in your stomach, right? So, you're hilarious. Is somebody offering money for the smoky? That's so funny. I can literally find you guys crystals. I could, you know what I could do is I could go live if I clear it with my shopkeeper Marion, and I could probably buy you guys some crystals and give them to you for cost and shipping if you want. So we'll talk about that later. So anyway, citrine directs your personal power, your creativity, your self-confidence, and it enhances everything in your physical body to help you make, you know, those decisions, those mind-body connections to make that decision. You know, use your intuition, your gut instinct, and you make the best decision you could ever make, right? And that's when you're making your decisions out of courage and strength and willpower and self-confidence. And when you do, your creativity enhances, your physical well-being enhances. And yeah, it's like the energy of fire. Leo, you know, Leo the lion, fire. Lionsgate, and the lion's portal, everything opening. It also treats gut digestion and bladder problems, and, you know, back in the Hellenistic times, which goes back to the like 300s BC, maybe 200s BC, 200 to 300 BC. And they used it to ward off spirits. They used it. I shouldn't laugh because it worked. There were talismans to stop alcoholism, which is ironic because they still use it today. They still use this and tiger's eye to help addiction, right? So things that were used 300 BC, we're still using today. And yeah, anyway. So aiding in addiction. And then also I thought it was funny that it, when I was reading about it, it said it helped in bouts of treachery. And I was like, treachery? I know that term, but is anyone accused of treachery anymore? What the heck is treachery? So when I looked it up, it was hilarious. It says treachery is betrayal of trust, deceptive actions. I mean, like, we'd all be accused of this in the United States, actually. Actually, we would. I think I put up the foods before. I'll put them up again because I want to talk a little bit about what you can ingest along with the crystals. You can go ahead and eat any of these orange and yellow fruits and vegetables. You can use flower essences. You can use the oil, citrus oils, essential oils, lots of essential oils. Always do drops under your tongue of frankincense. I do a drop in the morning and a drop at night. It is rejuvenating. Hi, Kismet. Oh my God, love, love, love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All my beauties are here. Of course, you're all my beauties, but the wind beneath my wings are all present. It's making my heart thump beyond pleasures. Oh, thank you all for being here. I love you all. And yeah. So let's see. Personal space, strength, power. Get it now. You know, when people make you feel rushed or crowded or are trying to get you, John, what crystal do you use for procrastination? The tiger's eye would be really good too. I also like fluorite. Totally Google in the crystalvaults.com, and get back to me. Let me know. Let me know what you find, okay? I encourage everyone to go out and do that. So, all right, a little tiny bit, maybe a little exercise. This is where you can find me, right here below. Right here below is where you can find me after this program is done. So I think I did a little bit of it before, right? It was just really simply breathing. You can close your eyes. You don't have to close your eyes. You fix your gaze. You smile on and you take a deep breath in with your nose. Out with your mouth. In with your nose. Out with your mouth. And then there's a pressure point within your ear. Can you guys see? Right in here, right around the curve, okay? And no one needs to know you're doing this. No one needs to know you're doing this. No one needs to know you're doing this. You can just literally do this, right? And it's very soothing. This is just a form of hitting a pressure point, just like EFT tapping. I love and honor myself right now. If you are into that kind of thing, I encourage you to go look that stuff up. I'm certified in that stuff, but I use it on myself. I really haven't used it a lot on other people. So I would like you to go learn for yourself. Yeah, so welcome, Christine. Hi, Joanna, John, Michelle. I'm hoping I'm hitting everybody. I know I saw some of you early. You're welcome. You're welcome, Christine. Jorge, yin yang energy. Yeah, exactly. All right, so listen, everybody. I want you to know how much I love you. I'm run over 3 minutes, but 733, what a great number. I will be here each and every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Come see the shows all week. If you can't catch them on the replay. Everything's kept in replay. We all have YouTube channels. We all have our own Facebook pages. So come and say hi. May this week be the best one ever. I love all of you. And so it is.